Heather Heyer was a paralegal who assisted clients through bankruptcy. Her father says she held passionate beliefs, wanted to help people. She was very strong in what she felt and she spoke with conviction. Heyer's close friend and co-worker Marissa Blair told Chris Cuomo on CNN's New Day she would never back down from what she believed in. And that's what she died doing. She died fighting for what she believed in. Heather was a sweet, sweet soul and shall never be replaced, shall never be forgotten. 32-year-old Heyer was killed Saturday when a car plowed into a crowd of counter-protesters gathered to oppose a Unite the Right rally of white nationalist and other right-wing groups. 19 others were injured in the incident. Heather's parents recalled their daughter's lifelong zeal for justice. Heather, her entire life, has been passionate about justice for everyone and fairness and fair treatment, and you better be able to explain to her why something was true and not true and why it had to be that way, her mother Susan Bro told MSNBC on Sunday. It was important to her to speak up for people that she felt were not being heard, to speak up when injustices were happening, and she saw in the lives of many of her African American friends, particularly in her gay friends, that equal rights were not being given. Heather's father Mark Heyer said his daughter had strong convictions and was passionate about helping people. She died trying to bring about that purpose, he told CNN on Sunday. She was always passionate about the beliefs she held. She had a bigger backbone than I did, he said. Blair said she was at Saturday's rally with Heather and fiancé Marcus Martin in a show of support for diversity. We were against hate. That's what we were against, Blair told CNN. Blair wore a purple t-shirt with a picture of Heather and the words, "If you are not outraged, you are not paying attention. This is our city. We work here. We live here. And we didn't want neo-Nazis and alt-right and racists to come into our city and think they could spread freely their hate, and their bigotry and the racism. We wanted to let them know that we were about love, that we would overpower them. We were peacefully protesting and we were just standing up for what we believe in. And that's what Heather stood for. That's why she was out there. That's why we were out there." Blair said Martin pushed her out of the way when he saw the car coming their way. Martin was hit and sent flying through the air, breaking his leg. The moment was captured in a photograph that has been published widely. Martin returned to the scene of the crash in a wheelchair Sunday night for a vigil for Heather. Blair calls Martin and Heather her heroes. She spoke for people even if they didn't want to speak for themselves, Blair said. Words can't describe Heather. I will never find another friend like Heather. Mark Heyer said the only way to get through this tough time is to remember God teaches us to forgive. We need to start with forgiveness and stop all of the hate, he said. Heather worked as a paralegal for a Charlottesville law firm, assisting clients through the bankruptcy filing process. The Miller Law Group said in its online bio of Heather that she was born and raised in Virginia, and had a wealth of knowledge and experience helping clients in the bankruptcy field. Larry Miller, the president of the firm, told the Daily Beast that Heather had a big heart. She'd hold their hand and make sure they would get the stuff in timely, that way we wouldn't have any issues, Miller said. She was really good at that. Heyer had just celebrated her 5th anniversary at her job. Gov. Terry McAuliffe praised Heyer. She was doing what she loved, McAuliffe said. She was fighting for democracy, for free speech, to stop hatred and bigotry. Blair promised to make sure that Heather's message would live on. If you knew Heather, you would know that she loves everyone and all she wants is equality for everyone, no matter who you love, no matter what color you are, she said. CNN's Sheena Jones contributed to the story.